Please welcome Annette to the stage.
So here I am, standing in the Tivoli, a beautiful live music venue built centuries ago. I'm watching my favourite band, and I should be living in the moment. But all I can do is check my heart rate. The night started like any other. I was having my go-to dinner, a Nando's quarter chicken and chips and a Red Bull. My mum messaged me saying that she was getting in her Uber to pick me up, head in the valley for a massive punk gig. My heart was pounding with anticipation and slight nerves. It was going to be the first time I saw my ex since the breakup. Mum was the reason I was going at all. I would have been much happier curled up on the couch in my pajamas. I had had a hard day at work. I'm a disability support worker and sometimes it's tough. The client that I worked with that day had told me all day that his brother was going to come and visit him. I knew his brother wasn't going to come and visit. Even though he was 2 suburbs away, his brother was too busy to come and visit. He was always too busy to come and visit. I finished my Red Bull, I headed down to the Uber, we headed into the Tivoli. When I got there, I was embraced by my friends, and my ex sat quietly in the corner, bothering no one. I looked adorably punk in my fishnets and my red lipstick. I had won the breakup. Everything was great. To prove to myself that everything was fine, I took my heart rate. You see, I have quite bad anxiety, and all night I could feel my heart pounding. 152. A bit high. I'm making myself anxious about this though. I'll ignore it. It's fine. I'm at the Tivoli. It's my favourite band. I'm fine. In the Uber home with Mum, I decided to check my heart rate because it was all done. 152. I'm doing it wrong. 151. Mum asked what I was doing, and I had to explain myself. I eventually convinced her it was my anxiety and not some kind of stroke or whatever parents worry about, and she let me go home. The next day my heart rate slowly went to 135. The next day 90, which is about my resting. After consulting my GP like a good girl, we decided that the Red Bull was the likely cause. I have a hard job. I'm a busy person. I come home from work and go to my nighttime activities. I get home about 11, spend more hours than I should on my phone, get about 6 hours sleep, get up, do it all again. It was pretty easy. Like, I just had a Red Bull every now and then. I just had a Red Bull every day. I just had 2 Red Bulls. One in the morning, one on the drive home. But then Monster. They tasted so much better. And the cans were bigger. So I only needed 1 of them. And then I needed 2. But I wasn't addicted. I don't really have addictions. I don't gamble, I don't do drugs, I've never smoked, and I rarely drink. But this was an addiction. I hadn't even noticed it happening. But it needed to stop. That first week was torture. I was lethargic, I had headaches. I was just a pain to be around. Second week, not much better. I started counting the days, one by one, just trying to get through. If I can get through to 1 year, I've beaten it. My plan was to celebrate with a tropical mango monster can. One day I was doing paperwork at work and I wrote down 15th March 2022. It was yesterday. 1 year was yesterday. I missed it. I never had that tropical mango monster can, but I think about it a lot. It's still really hard to not buy a can, because who would know? But I'm not going back. I drink cold brew coffee now. It's not an addiction. I only need 3 cups a day. I don't really have addictions.